Good day, everyone. My name is Michelle D. Clark, and I'm your favorite small town girl with big time dreams who God has definitely shown his grace and his mercy. And he has definitely saved me from some life threatening things. And I'm super excited that he did because tonight is a wonderful winning Wednesday. And also, it is our win in 10 minutes or less fundamental moments. And so I know I told you all tonight that I will have a special announcement and it is on the way. Before we do that, we still want to make sure that we have our household customs intact. And that is if you would like to have a proper shout out, then to make sure to put your name and where you're watching from in the chat. And when we say where you're watching from, we're talking about your city, your state, country, continent, county, wherever you like to have a proper shout out, then make sure to get that over in the chat, whether it's here or here, depending on which avenue you're watching us on, which platform. So that is what we mean. But of course, if you are also watching from Facebook and LinkedIn, make sure to like this post, heart this post, support this post, share this post so that you're not the only person winning in 10 minutes or less with our fundamental moments. Additionally, if you are watching on YouTube, please make sure to go ahead and subscribe and then click the little bell so that way you are in the know when we drop new content, just like we're going to do today. Our second custom is, of course, to make sure that you have your bottle of water locked and loaded, ready to go, so that way you can be prepared when we have our quick break for station identification for our hydration. And we're going to do that in about 2.5 seconds. I want to give those newbies a time to go ahead and get that bottle of water. So if you were watching for the first time, welcome. And if you are a repeat supporter, then welcome back. All right, I see some eyeballs already popping on here. Let's go on. Hey, we have Keisha Newton in the house coming in from the west side of Michigan. So welcome, Keisha, to this side of the state, or at least in the virtual space, right? So welcome to Win in 10 minutes or less in our fundamental moments. All right. And anybody else, I see some more eyeballs popping on. Make sure if you'd like to have a proper shout out, then to go ahead and put your name and where you're watching from in the chat. All right. So let's go ahead. That should have given you an opportunity to, if you already had your bottle of water ready, to go ahead and share this post with someone else. So you're not the only person 1 in 10. And also, so you're not the only person who's going to hear from me about the special announcement that I'm going to be making in just moments. So you all make sure you have that bottle of water locked and loaded, ready to go, because we're about to get that break for station identification for our hydration right now. All right, 1, 2, 3, go team. Let's go. All right. Delish. If you know me, you know I like my water room temp. All right, let's go. So 2 nights, 1 in 10 minutes or less, which will go right into our special announcement. So you all, for tonight, it is roll with the resistance. Roll with the resistance. So this is a term that we utilize in therapeutic avenues, if you will, in the industry. So basically, when someone is not being receptive to whatever treatment strategies that you are presenting them with, then sometimes you have to roll with the resistance. That works a lot with teenagers. So I dealt with the teenage population, especially when I was the director for a comprehensive day treatment program, and I had to interact with the youth and step in sometimes when it escalated to a point where it got beyond the clinical staff. And so I helped them to roll with the resistance. I taught the staff how to roll with that resistance. So if somebody's being oppositional or someone is rejecting you, this can also work in relationships as well. So you just roll with the resistance. So if someone is being, you say it's day, they say it's night. You say it's dark, they say it's light. You say it's green, they say it's blue. Of course, I'd say it's blue. Go blue. You just roll with it, because a man convinced against his will is of the same opinion still. Someone might want to write that down. A man convinced against his will is of the same opinion still, meaning that no matter how you push and pull someone, if they are steadfast in their thought process, in their belief system, you're not going to shake them. It's only going to turn into an argument. That's it. So yes, I see that, Keisha. She gonna put those greens up there. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, I see some more eyeballs on there. Somebody, can somebody please put in the chat? Give me some maize or some blue hearts. All right, Wayne Hughes. Listen, fundamental moments, right? You have to keep the fun and fundamentals. All right, so just roll with the resistance. Now, that is our within 10 minutes or less fundamental moment for us to have the roll with resistance. And I want to make this a little more applicable by what's been going on in my life, you all. So let's go ahead and roll over. Look at that banner. Let's roll with this banner right now. So let's go ahead and go into special announcement time, you all. So, where do I start? Most of you all anybody who knows me, you know my history. If you've heard my story as well, you know that I have a history of some traumatic experiences and multiple critical illnesses. Well, as a result of one of those critical illnesses, I see some more comments coming here. Oh, yay. Look at Keisha being a team player. You watch out there now. I know. Reunited and it feels so good. Which, if you know, it takes blue plus maize to equal green anyway. So, all right. So, we're all in this together. One big happy Michigan family. Thanks so much for that, Keisha, for putting that out there. So, yes, for our special announcement. So, I've had that history of critical illnesses. Back before COVID hit, I was in the process. So I'm being very transparent with you all. I was in the process of, I call it jokingly, putting Humpty Dumpty back together again. So when I had stage 2 breast cancer, I had to have a mastectomy. So I had on my left side, I had to go through radiation therapy, preventive chemotherapy, which I still take now, and a host of other things. With that, they started the reconstruction process. Well, right before COVID shut down, I got in for one of the surgeries. And then the very next week, I went in for my post-op, excuse me, the very next day on the 17th of March, 2020, everything shut down. The whole world shut down. So needless to say, during that time period, my surgeries were on hold as well. Now I could have gone back earlier, like, last year, but when you go through multiple surgeries, when you've gone through multiple traumas, when you've gone through multiple life-threatening illnesses, because right prior to my diagnosis of stage 2 breast cancer, I had 2 strokes, and then stage 2 breast cancer, and then a mini stroke. So that prolonged my ability to be able to undergo the reconstructive surgery. I wasn't very excited, to be honest with you, about having to go back. I was excited because, yes, I was ready to get it done, but it was like, you know what? I just need kind of a cool off period. I just need some time for me, because it seems like almost every year I'm in some kind of surgery. I mean, like literally, you guys, every year since what, 2015? Yeah, 2015, 2016. Since 2016, I've been in surgery every single year until COVID hit. And that put a pause. So that gave me a pause to really sit back and think about my life, give an inventory, prioritize. So I don't want you to have to go through the same thing. I don't want you to have to go through some of the things that I've been through in order to have to reprioritize your life. Use me as an example. And so when I talk about road to resistance, there's been some things that has come down the pipeline that has personally and professionally has been trying for me. And sometimes you just have to allow it to be. You just have to allow it to do what it does and let time do what it does. Put space between us and the infraction, between us and the incident, between us and the event, between us and the emotions. So, tomorrow, 3/23/23, so 03/23/23, I will be undergoing another surgery. So, my surgery time is 1 p.m. and I have to go in at 11 a.m. And so I want you all to just, I would say, just keep me on your minds, keep me in your hearts, and of course, keep me in your prayers if that's what you do. No pressure on anyone, but just think of me. Think of me tomorrow. Think kindly upon me. And I look forward to seeing you all soon. Now, in the interim, you all, I'm not just going to leave you hanging, right? Some people are like, oh, what about our win in 10 minutes? Let's fund the mental moments. Well, I'm not going to leave you hanging. Now, we're not going to have our win in 10, but we're going to have our fast break at 8. So 2 minutes or less. And I 2 minutes is actually what you'll get. The 2 minutes of the topic. And then, of course, we have a little bit of extra talk. That will probably take us a little bit under 5 minutes. But I just like to say in 2 minutes or less because it sounds fun, right? Sounds good. And of course, the actual information that you'll get for the fast break at 8 is 2 minutes or less. And then we'll expound a little bit and then give some either upcoming announcements or ways that you can get in contact with me. So ways you can get in contact with me. Let's see if we can pull some up here. Let's go back to the other screen. slide on down here. Hold on. Of course, you can go to info@michelledclark.com. Let's pull that up. And that's info@michelledclark.com, MICHELEDCLARK.com. That's one L of Michelle, because you don't need two and one does the same. So you can always reach me there. And of course, you can reach me on any social media platforms, right? I mostly reside on LinkedIn and Facebook. Let's get the special announcement back up there. So I mostly reside on Facebook and LinkedIn, Michelle D. Clark. And of course, that's Michelle with one L. You can reach me those and instant message me. You can also send me a text message, you all. So send me a text. Now, this is something I did not plan to say. So let me just get to create this banner real quick. And that's 586-298-2121. You can reach me there. So you can shoot me a text message. Please do not call. Please do not call. But because, of course, I'll be on rest. I'll be on rest. And not to mention, text. I love to be able to save and share those text messages. So I guess I should have put that next to it. But you can text me there as well. I would love to hear from you all while I am on hiatus. So I'll be out for a minute, but I'll be back. And in the meantime, you all will have the fast break at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So the same place, same time where you're seeing me right now is where I will be showing up to give you all some quick, and I mean quick and easy tidbits and life hacks and mindset hacks so that you can live inspired free and transformed. And we're going to do that in 2 minutes or less. So you'll get the 2-minute or less fast break. And then we'll give some announcements and ways that you can keep in contact with me. So I look forward to hearing from each and every one of you all. And I hope you like the segments, the fast break at 8. And they're so convenient because you might be on I always think of give me a break, baby, piece of that cat bar, right? I think about that, a fast break, right? Where you might take a quick break in between clients or in between, whatever you may be doing. If you're a teacher, or if you're a doctor or a nurse or an astrophysicist or whatever, if you're taking that quick break, if you are driving to the store real quick, you might put that on just for some drive time university, just a quick route here and there. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I will also, you all on YouTube channel, I will also be dropping some clips of my journey. Yes. So check me out on YouTube, which is Michelle D. Clark Lift. So check me out on YouTube. And then that way, and subscribe, click the little bell, so then that way you'll know when I drop new content, because that will come randomly, you all. But I want you all to be in the know. I may also post to Instagram. So I know I've been flirting with you all and saying that I'm going to beef up my Instagram game. So I may drop some clips there as well, so you can follow me. Of course, Facebook, you'll see some clips drop there as well, but mostly it'll be on YouTube. And like I said, keep your eye out. It might be on Facebook and on Instagram as well. So I want you all to be able to be with me during my journey. So I want to share some clips of my journey with my reconstructive surgery. Now, of course, we will not be in the surgical room. That I think will be a little bit too much, not to mention, I don't think they're going to allow recording. But you will definitely see my my process and my journey. And I want you all to be near and dear with me, because you are near and dear to me. So I love each and every one of you all to life. That is my special announcement, that we will be transitioning from our Win in 10 minutes or less fundamental moments into our fast break at 8. So in 2 minutes or less, where you will get fun and wonderful tidbits of information and mindset hacks, if you will, to be able to live inspired free and transform. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it, you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know this went a little bit over our 10 minutes, but we got the Win in 10 minutes less. We got that in 10 minutes and less, right? And then, of course, announcements afterwards. So thank you all so much for tuning in. And I look forward to having your messages, inboxes, text message, and of course, just keep me in your thoughts and prayers. And I look forward to connecting with you all on the other side of recovery. So in the meantime, in between time, that is it. I'm signing out, and I will see you all live soon. And of course, we'll be dropping those clips of my recovery process. So thank you all for joining me tonight. And let me move that out of the way. All right. Thank you all for joining us tonight for our Win in 10 minutes or less fundamental moments, where we empower you with quick and easy tidbits to win in 10 minutes or less. So my name is Michelle D. Clark. I am the mindset management coach for professional women with Lift Nation, where we empower you, the professional woman, to live inspired, free, and transform. Take care. God bless.